So traders. Firstly, good old Bitcoin. We may be now in a false breakout type of move. It's probably going to be a false breakout type of move when it comes to the good old Bitcoin. Also, guys, when it comes to the actual stock market itself, especially the Dow Jones, it is looking heavy right now. It is slowing down. So we could be getting ready for that 5 to 10% correction drop that I've been waiting for. It may be starting very soon. So let's get straight into today's video. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into today's video. I want to start off with the good old Bitcoin first. Let's start off with the good old Bitcoin false breakout. So I know a lot of people have been talking about the good old Bitcoin. Here is the big thing, guys, that I notice that happens a lot across markets, okay? It's understanding where we are in phases, okay? So let me explain something here. If we've been using a lot of, if there's an energy force behind these markets, okay? So there's using energy and there's building energy, okay? So using energy, let me explain here. Using energy is when we're going up, right? We're going up. And that's using energy, okay? So we're using energy is more like, look at this here. It's using energy to sell it off. Using energy, using energy, right? It's using energy because the buyers and sellers now are really starting to push this in one direction, right? It's causing we're using a lot of energy for that. And when we go through these sideways periods, guess what? We're building energy because the market's not going up or down. We're just sort of resting right there. We're building energy, right? We're building energy, and so on and so forth, right? So we go through these different phases. Now, I like to use this like, for example, okay? For example, for you guys. This morning, for me anyway, I live in Sydney, Australia. So hello for you guys in Sydney, and for you guys around the world, hello from the greatest place on the planet, apart from the high taxes. Anyway, so I guess that's, people always say it's like, oh man, if I had a lot of money, I'd be so happy. It's like, when you have no money, your problem is no money. It's like, I'm broke. When you have money, your problem are taxes. It's like, anyway, so the whole thing about this here, okay? Let me explain something here. So this morning, right now, I'm doing this recording at 7:30 in the morning for you, okay? And the market literally has just closed for me. The US stock market has just closed, okay? So think about this for a minute. I did this morning for an hour from 5 to 6 a.m. before I actually did my trading today. I did a Muay Thai session with my coach, right? And he absolutely kicked my ass, right? But guess what? I silently and quietly loved it. Right? So anyway, so let me share this with you. So here's the thing, okay? Because for you guys that don't know, I'm actually in the combat sports. I love my boxing, my Muay Thai. I love like that high intense cardio. And then on the flip side, I love just doing gym workout and going for runs. I'm a very active type of person, okay? So nothing feels better than, being fit and shape and, and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so here's the thing. The reason why I'm bringing this up here, because I like to use this analogy for people that don't understand how these markets work. And now, guys, I don't always get it right. No one always gets it right, and I've been wrong, right? And I can get it wrong. But there is techniques out there that we can start to use. It's like, then is this likely to be a false breakout or is it not? Why was gold not a false breakout where Bitcoin is going to be, or probably is going to be, a false breakout? Let me explain something here. I'm going to go back to what I said before about my Muay Thai, right? Right? Today I was doing my low shin kicks, roundhouse, sort of body kicks as well too, knees, straight right, hooks, uppercuts, you name it. My coach put me through the work today, right? Heavy bag, pads, you name it, right? Bam, 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 bam. Amazing, by the way, amazing. Really, really, really enjoying it. So here's the thing though. I'm going to use this as a timeline here, okay? A timeline here. So this is a time, and so this is time here, right? And I started here. This is my and my energy source. This is my energy source here, okay? So this is a full tank of fuel. Hear me out. And this is where it gets really cool, okay? Again, guys, like I'm getting into more details here in that free trading course, that first link in the description there, guys. In phase number 3, I go into what's called the advanced chart reading techniques. This is a lot what I teach you in that free trading course. But let me actually, is it okay if I teach you some stuff today? Awesome, let's go. Class in session. So this is a full tank of fuel, right? Because guess what? I'm just starting here, right? Muay Thai. Here we go. I'm stretching. I'm warming up. I'm ready, right? I've taken a bit of pre-workout. I had my banana. I'm ready to go. Right? Here we go. Right? I'm more flexible. I had a pretty good night's sleep. Right? I'm full tank of fuel, and this is empty. Why is this empty? So, this is empty, right? Because guess what? You generally when you this is the timeline here. So this is time. And this is when you're starting here, right? So what ends up happening when you're training, okay? So look at this here. We're training, right? And we start I may start the warm up, and then I'm getting ready to go. Here we go, right? Muay Thai session underway, right? We start to do some warm ups. We start to do some bag kicks, and then suddenly he's got the pads out and he's getting me doing some jabs, double jab, right, left hook, uppercuts, left uppercut, right uppercut, elbows, you name it, right? So. Here's the thing though. So I'm doing that, right? So I do a bit of warm up and I get going, right? And again, this here is this axle here. This axle right here represents a full tank of fuel because I'm just starting, right? So I'm ready to go for a good session. And this is obviously timeline. I'm empty here, right? So then we go a little bit here, and then I might have like a little bit of a breakthrough here, right? A little bit of a rest, and then we get going again up through here, right? And we have a big session here, and we have a little bit of a rest through here, and we get going again, and we have a little bit of a breakthrough here. And guess what? Guess what the coach does right at the very last 5 minutes? He pushes you so hard, right? And he pushes you, all right? And the thing, this is more like we're going, little break, and he pushes you and pushes you and pushes you, right? Like that, right? And that's what he did for me for the last 5 minutes. He was just like on me like a... I loved it, right? I loved it. But then guess what ended up happening? I was so happy to come home and get some fuel and have a nice hot shower, and I needed a bit of a break. You see what I'm saying here, right? Why? Because my tank is empty. Why? Because I have just spent all this time really working out, and then working out, right? I didn't really have a good break, did I? Because I've been going for quite some time. And then the very last minute, I had the energy push, my coach in the bag, right? Roundhouse kicks on the bag, boom, 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 boom. And then guess what? I was like sweaty, exhausted, tired, but fulfilled, okay? And then guess what happens? Then we get what? And then we have a little bit of a drop. Why do we have a drop through here? Well, we have a drop, right? Because then we're no longer training no more, right? We're on an empty tank. We need to go home and have a shower, maybe have some food, you're right, a little bit of a rest, you name it. You see what I'm saying here, right? This is how the markets work. Because guess what? Look back through here. We're using energy, like if this was a training session, it's like, oh my goodness, right? We're training, and then boom, one last minute, right? This last bit here is, guess what? This bit over here, or this bit over here, right? That's that last bit with the Muay Thai session, right? Like today, that last 5 minutes. Because guess what? We haven't really had enough break, have we? We haven't really had enough time to because again, when the market's going up and up and up, we're using energy, right? That's why whenever you see things go complete vertical, pretty much straight up, you end up getting a pretty big crash straight away, right? Or afterwards anyway. So the purpose of me saying what I'm saying right now is this is the reason why that's that last 5 minutes of what my Muay Thai coach said to me today. He said, "Hey John, let's go. I'm going to kick your ass for the last 5 minutes. I'm going to make sure you get the best out of my session." Right? And that's what he did. And then guess what? And then I did this over here. So this is the energy, right? We actually started with a full tank of fuel. And we're using it. And there's gonna come a time. There's going to come a time when we eventually get something like this. And so if we have been going up for a while, up, and then we get to resistance without any pullback, and then we blow past it, guess what? A massive probability we're going to at least get something like that. Not a complete crash. We may get something like that, maybe like a 50% retracement, and then maybe we continue back up again, okay? So this is how markets work, right? You can see here, up, real good pullback, up, real good pullback. Okay, and this also works for the downside as well too, right? So if we have a move through here and the market's been going down, no sort of sideways movement or pullback, and we break that, guess what? It's probably going to be a false breakdown, last false move before we start to see a move to the upside. Let me show you what I mean here, right? So this is exactly what Bitcoin did last time, okay? I'm going to share with you two examples here. Is it okay if I go a bit more advanced on you guys, all right? Guys, give me a thumbs up and give me a hell yeah in the chat box if you like this sort of stuff, all right? Let me go some advanced with you. Let me go some advanced with you guys. This is the stuff that I teach with my private clients all the time, guys, because it's understanding this sort of stuff. Again, because trading is hard, right? Trading is a difficult thing. So we want to use all the tools we can to understand these markets to give us a better chance of having a successful trade, right? Again, guys, if you're interested in becoming a private client of mine and actually seeing what I'm doing every day, then that's second link in the description there, guys. Click on that. Go fill out the application form, and I'll personally call you to see if you're a good fit. But look at this back here. Oh my goodness, look, Bitcoin, break up to a new high. Here we go, right? No. Why did that false breakout? Why? Why false breakout? What was the big clue to say this is likely to be a false breakout? Now here, but a bit of a caveat here, okay, guys? Everything's probability, right? Everything's probability. But there is probably an 80% chance of this being a false breakout and a 20% chance it's not, right? Because there's no guarantees. That's why we use these techniques that I'm teaching right now. This is just one of the techniques, especially in that free trading course. Because like that free trading course, guys, is more like 4 different phases. There's the mistakes and the foundations of making, the foundations of chart reading, the advanced chart reading, my trading system, right? That's in that trading course below. But here's the thing, guys. Okay, here's the thing. So how could we have, at the time here, based off what I've just taught you today, how could we have said that this is going to be, there's a probability of this being a false breakout and not a true breakout? How could we have used that? How could we have seen that before, right? Because this is hindsight says, oh, look, the hindsight says, well, we got the drop there. Hindsight, okay? But remember what I just taught you. Energy, right? Look what happened through here. We went up, a little sideways movement, and then we broke up. Where's the pullback, right? We didn't even get something like this here. And then guess what? Then we had a big drop. Now, you can never predict how far this drop's going to be, but guess what we can start to do? We can start to say, oh, this is probably going to be a false breakout. Why? Because we've just used all this energy. Now, if we use a lot of energy up to the resistance and then we get some sort of sideways movement like this to refuel and then break out, that's why gold was a true breakout and Bitcoin's not, right? Because you see with gold, what did gold do before it actually broke out? We started to refuel first. Right? Refuel. So you see that through there, guys. So that's the reason why, guys, the good old Bitcoin right now, when we're looking at this level through here, that's that ultimate high point, and look where we are right now. So again, if we're looking at this, now again, if we go back to here, that's that ultimate high point back here, back in 2021, and we broke up. Now where we are right now. So there's a massive probability, because look at this here, up little, like we're talking, you're like, I just did 10 minutes of Muay Thai and the coach gave me a 2-minute break and he said, come on, let's go do it. Let's go again. Right? You see that there, guys, right? So this is what it's all about here. Again, this is when we start to understand these techniques again, guys, because trading is a difficult thing, right? Trading is, it's a hard thing. And so we want to be able to use all these techniques. And notice what I'm doing here, guys. I'm teaching you how to read what the market is telling you and not some indicators. Indicators are just, they're confusing, they're lagging, and so all that sort of stuff, right? They're not going to do any good here. But when you start to read what the market's telling you, and again, when I start to get into the indices next, you'll be able to see how I'm taking this in, how I'm taking what I'm teaching you right now to a whole new level, right? This is when we can start to become what's called, when we start to really start to read what the market is telling you, because it's the main thing. Remember, indicators are derivative of the main thing. When we start to become a master of the main thing, just by simple things I'm teaching you right now, meaning just understanding and utilizing what I talk about having like using energy, right? It's like using energy. I try to use the Muay Thai the Muay Thai lesson with you guys to teach you exactly how this all works out, right? And again, I'm going to teach you with the indices here. So this is probably going to be some sort of false breakout. And if it is some sort of false breakout, again, look at it, we broke up to the upside, now we're holding through here. If it is, then guess what? We're probably likely to get what? Maybe like a bit of a 50% pullback or something like that. I think because so many people are like on the, Bitcoin halving. I actually think the Bitcoin halving that's kind of going to come, guys. I actually don't think it's going to. I actually think the opposite's going to happen this time, because so many people are expecting with the halving that's coming soon. Oh, every time it halves, the market goes up, right? Maybe not, right? So probably maybe not. We're not gonna see it this time. Anyway, so let's go and share. So that's what I'm seeing through there, guys, when it comes to the good old Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that analysis. Again, you can use this is not Bitcoin analysis, guys. This is market analysis. Why? Because let me actually bring up the Dow Jones now. This is the good old DJ, using different software here, right? The good old DJ, the Dow Jones. Now, let's take the energy source that I just shared with you and let's put a little bit of a twist on it right now. Remember I said before, Muay Thai session this morning, right? Guess what? We had a full tank of fuel. Over here, we're empty. What can also, and this is time here, right? What can actually happen to us? We're full tank of fuel, this is empty and we get going, right? We get going. Let's actually bring on a good old, let's bring on you, right? Right, and we're going, right? We're going. But what tends to happen if this is the end of the session over here, right? So this little point over here is like the end of the session. What also happens at the end of the session, right? Sometimes we can go, but then sometimes we start to slow down, don't we? We start to slow down. We're not going at the same angle, right? For the first maybe for an hour coaching session today, guess what? For the first maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, I'm getting good, right? But now I'm starting to run out of energy. And then guess what happens? I'm training still, right? But now I'm slowing down. You see that through there, guys. Again, I'm trying to use the analogy of my Muay Thai because one, I just had an amazing Muay Thai session this morning. Yeah, love it. But also I'm trying to teach you that this is how markets work. And when we can start to read this, we start to get a bit of an insight to, okay, is there strength? Is there weakness? What's going on? How do we know what's coming next? What could be coming next? A bit of alert, right? So what happens here? So what happens here is this. We go up, strong, and then we're going, right? But we're slowing down a bit. And then guess what happens? We get to a point where we're just so exhausted we can't go anymore. And then we end up having a bit of a drop here. What's that drop? We can't train anymore. I need to go home. I need to, get a smoothie into me. Maybe more bananas, right? Banana man here, right? Stuff like that, right? And then I need a bit of a break. And then I drop off. I can't do anymore, right? I need a bit of a rest. And then I need a bit of a rest here for a while before I get going again. Make sense? And this is what? This is just, notice, what is this? An upward trend. What is this? This is just what? Just one, how markets work, right? We know upward trend is higher lows and higher highs. But with what I just said to you there, right? Firstly was the false breakout type of move, which is up. We have resistance, we break up, and then we pull back a bit, and then we get going again, right? Guess what? This is just the end of that move. This end of the move here is the end of the move here and the move here. Then sometimes we can get what? Sometimes we can get this scenario right here, right, where we slow down, and then we get the drop. What is that? Oh, it's the exact same thing. So this scenario right here, that scenario right there, could be the end of the move here, end of the move here. You see the big picture, right? So this is the small picture here. This whole thing is the small picture. Market slowing down. We could be getting ready for a drop, right? Because the market's getting tired. See what I'm saying here, guys, right? See what I'm saying here, right? This is all about, there's so much that I can actually teach you. And this is one thing that I'm always talking and teaching with my private clients. Again, guys, that second link in the description there, guys. If you go fill out the application form, I'll personally call you to see if you're a good fit. But guys, just so you know, even if I do talk to you on the phone, our first phone call, I won't be offering you my coaching program. I generally have to talk to you and then maybe go away and then think about it. Okay. So if you worry about how this is going to be some sort of sales call and I'm going to push you and so on and so forth, no, I guarantee you that I won't be offering you. If you do fill out the application form, our first call, I'm just going to see where we're at and see if I can actually help you. And then maybe we'll book a second phone call to see, I talk to you about the coaching. But the first one is not a salesy call, guys. It's just me to have a talk with you and see if I can actually help you out. Okay. So But do you see what I'm saying here, right? This whole here, this is the small picture within the what? And this is the whole big picture here. This is what happens with markets, right? Because we're just going with the markets here. I hope you can see what I'm saying here, right? You may have to rewind this video and so on and so forth. Now, now why am I bringing that up here, right? Because firstly, there's two main things that's happening here right now when it comes to energy sources. One is false breakouts. I used the example of what happened with Bitcoin last time. Now we can start to use these things to our advantage. Not indicators, right? Guess what, guys? There's nothing on my charts here. Why? Because when we start to get a good understanding of how these markets work, now again, we can never get it exactly right? We never know exactly what's going to happen, but when we start to get a really good understanding of what the market is telling us, then we can start to get a good understanding of like, oh, I'm starting to see, okay, if I'm in a trade right now and this is actually not working out for me, I know what to look for. If I'm in a trade right now and it is working out for me and I'm seeing this is what I did. This, like it also helps you with your trading as well too. Okay, and you guys, I don't always get it right. And I know I get some calls wrong, but that's not what it's about, right? Because there's always that 20-30% chance of, Dow Jones right now breaking up. But when we're looking at probability of what's going on with these markets, guess what? What's going on right now? Oh, we went up. Muay Thai session, 45 minutes. You see the different move. Look at the different angle with that. The angle, look at this here. Strong. Here we go. Me, 45 minutes. Bring it on, coach. Last 15 minutes of Muay Thai today. Oh, come on, coach. Last 5 minutes. Oh, I'm dead. Right? So again, this is the reason why, guys. No, this is not clickbait. No, this is not all that sort of stuff. And again, this is just a fraction of what I can teach you guys when it comes to the markets. And so this is the reason why, guys, I'm seeing that there is likely to be a really good significant drop in the markets to get that 5 to 10% correction that is coming. We just don't know when. And I hope this really helps you out there today, traders. So there we go, traders. Traders, make sure that if you do need some free help, guys, grab that free trading course in that first link in the description. There's actually 4 phases to go through there, guys. That's really going to help you, especially if you really enjoyed this sort of stuff today. Then make sure you grab that free trading course. I literally give you access to the free trading course. Then I give you back access to some bonus training as well too. And if you'd like to take this even further and you become a private client of mine, where I'm actually literally showing you what I'm doing in the markets every day, and I'm also coaching you every single day the market's open. That's right, every day the market's open, I'm actually coaching you. Then that second link in the description there, guys, go click on that, go fill out the application form. And as I said before, that the first call that we have, I will not be offering you the coaching program. So this is not this is some sort of sales call. No, the way it works, guys, is that I'd like to speak to you first, and I won't be offering you the coaching program. And then I'd like to go away and think about it. And then I'd come back and decide whether I think you're a good fit for what I'm offering. And then if you are, I offer you the coaching program. If you're not, I'll let you know as well too, right? So if you're on the sidelines about that there, guys, you're worried about that. One, it's not a sales call, the very first call. It's actually just a good chance for us to talk with each other, for me to get to know you, you to get to know me a bit more. And then if I am a good fit, and if I do see you're a good fit for what I know I can help you out with, then we can move it forward from there. So anyway, traders, that's it for me today. Have an amazing day.